Welcome to Network 51. Network 51.
This control room is one of more than a dozen in Britain. These high-quality cameras with powerful zoom lenses are accessible by police and the security services. At the moment, it's all controlled by one of the local councils within London. But in the future, it seems likely these systems will be linked to provide some sort of national centralised coverage.
I personally think there will be a day when all of this will be linked up, including the London Underground, including all the security cameras internally and externally, and I think that is the way forward.
I think there is a problem, because once you start linking up systems, you're multiplying the risk exponentially, because your system is only as good as its weakest link, and some of those links are going to be very weak indeed.
At this trade fair in London, police and government officials are looking for better ways to gather information other than simple TV pictures.
Which finger, this one?
Yeah. Straight in, very straight in. Yeah.
From eye scans through to fingerprints and DNA samples.
The important thing is that all these systems will become linked up through the sharing of data in various ways, what we call data valence, the way that captured data is compared to data in databases and intelligent decisions are then made, often by computer systems themselves. So we're talking about layer upon layer of computer searching and matching technologies before any human being gets to see any of this stuff.
This facial recognition camera captures faces in a crowd and match them to known faces from, say, a police computer or the passport service.
In the future, you can see police being able to have instantaneous facial recognition through helmet-mounted cameras, being able to take samples and get instant DNA recognition. Again, on the streets, they can stop and search people, not just in the usual manner, but with biometric samples and with facial recognition on the spot, instantaneously, in real time.
The next step in the evolution of these cameras is a system that tries to figure out what you're going to do before you do it. At this train station in Sheffield, they're trialling a camera that sets off an alarm whenever there's an unauthorised approach.
These cameras run software that tries to recognise what's defined as suspicious behaviour. Any camera watcher would be told that I am perhaps a bit too interested in these bikes. The British Transport Police have been looking at these for a few years, but they have significant limits. This camera sets off an alarm as I approach the staff entrance. But how do you tell between staff, innocent passengers and those with more malicious intent? They still need to send someone down to intercept those deemed suspicious.
You can run even very fast, and the system will capture you and recognize you.
Back at the trade fair, one Russian-designed system tries to use the merest glance of a face or even simply your profile to sort the suspicious from the everyday.
These cameras are not going to go away. They're not ever going to be taken down. They're just going to get more accurate, more joined up, as you say, and they're going to use more technologies to look at us and make assumptions about who we are. It's a huge problem.
Britain has always been a haven for political exiles and free thinkers. It's a liberal democracy.
I've got nothing to hide. You can film me. You might see me fall over once or twice and maybe I've had a drink and had a big smile on my face, but you're never going to catch me doing anything wrong. So I've got nothing to worry about.
You don't know in the future what will be the things that you think you have to hide. You don't know how governments will change, what information will become interesting, and even what information is interesting now. People are not aware already what is done with their data, what kinds of profiles are created of them for various reasons, both security and commercial. So to say that is really to basically just to say I don't know what's going on.